Well, hiya, honeys. Welcome back to my spooky little corner. For those that don't know me, I am Lady Mylita, and I bid you welcome. Hello, my darklings. It's good to be here with you today. I have a few new products I want to try with you, so let's get into it. After I got my Try Beauty box, I was quite impressed with that eyeshadow palette there, from Glamlite. What was it? The Caliente palette. I was quite impressed with the consistency, the color, how well the color applied. So I dived in and I got myself a small haul of Glamlite products. So I bought a couple palettes, an eyeliner, and some lashes. So we are going to try out one of the eyeshadow palettes today, and we are going to try out the Street Taco palette. Now, it comes in such a beautiful carton, and most of their palettes are food inspired, which I thought was kind of fun. So it's like a little carton like you would get a taco in. And here's the palette itself. How cute is this? It's so cute. It has a nice mirror. It has a protection. And here are the shades of the Street Taco palette. Like, oh my God, they're so bright and vivid. Oh, I can't wait to play with these. Now, this palette retails for $22 US. So that roughly translates to about 30 Canadian. But she's pretty, and like the glitters look amazing. Like, I really can't wait to kind of play around with this. I also picked up their calligraphy waterproof eyeliner, and that one is $18 US, which roughly works out to about 24 Canadian. So let's just open this up quick. Okay, so here's the eyeliner. Let's see how this works. Okay, so this is the tip. It looks quite good, so we're going to try that because my eyeliner is wearing out. So we're going to try this one. And then I also bought some lashes. These are the Michelada ones. They do have different styles and what have you, but this is the Fiesta style. Very lush, full lashes, and they were $10 American, which probably worked out to be about $13.50 Canadian. So, if that sounds like something you'd be interested in watching, stay tuned. And let's dive in. Okay, so I got my eyes all set and ready to go. I am just using my e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Medium Peach to start with a base. And let's dive into this Street Taco palette. I'm not even going to, like, kid around. I am so excited to see what we can create with this because it's so bold and the colors are so bright. I want to see if they stay that bright. I don't even know where to start. They're so amazing. Okay, so I'm going to grab myself a bit of a fluffier brush. Let's see. I'm going to grab this one here. This is a Jeffree Star and Morphe brush. This is JS6. I'm going to try Polo here. This kind of neutrally kind of brown, and see how dark it goes on. I'm going to try that kind of in the crease area to see how dark it is. I'm just going to lightly tap. She is picking up the pigment, so let's try this. Okay, so she's a little darker than I was hoping. I was hoping for kind of a light tone brown. She's a little darker than that, so, but we'll start with this. Kind of blend in the crease area. Give us kind of a starting point. That shade goes on quite nicely though, for like a nice brown shade. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a nice kind of fluffier brush. This is my one from Wet n Wild here, and I'm just going to take it and I'm going to just kind of try and buff it out a bit so it's not quite so harsh, because I would say that is probably your lightest shade in the palette. So although it is quite a nice shade, you could just put that on your eyes and kind of go with that, right? I don't mind that. but it definitely needs some blending out. So that's why I'm just going to take that light, nice, clean, fluffy brush and kind of really pull that pigment up. Okay, so there we go. That's it to start. Now, it seems a shame because it looks like I'm almost going to use more of the darker browns than the bold colors here. But starting with that brown, I was kind of hoping it'd be lighter, something that I could put up all the way to the eyebrow. But unfortunately, it's not. It's not light enough for that. So I'm not exactly sure what to do now. Well, okay, so maybe we'll just do kind of a neutrally shade look with it and then pop some color with some glitter in the center, kind of like how I would normally do my eyes, just because we've got this kind of laid out now and it's not exactly how I wanted to start. I wanted something bright and bold, but this will work for now. So I'm going to take one of my e.l.f. blending eye brushes and I'm going to dip into the, I'm sorry, I'm probably pronouncing all these names wrong, Carne Asanda, I think. If I'm not saying it right, please write down below so I know for next time. And then I'm going to put this on my outer corner. It looks like a nice kind of almost like reddish brown. So we'll just put that right there. Then we'll blend that into that brown. Well, she's actually really pretty. Like, she's got a lot of red to her, so it's kind of nice. Yeah, she's definitely more of a reddish kind of purpley brown. I'm not mad at that though. Okay, and then I'm just going to take the brush that had the polo and I'm going to just put a little bit more. I'm just kind of blend that out a bit. Not exactly what I was planning on doing, but that's okay. Sometimes you just kind of got to go where the makeup kind of tells you to go. Sometimes, you know, you can have an idea of what you want to do, but sometimes it just doesn't work out and you just kind of got to keep going. All right, and I'm just going to take that nice fluffy brush again and kind of blend this color out a bit. It's something, a little tip I'm learning as I play along with makeup, because as you guys know, I am not a professional. I just like to play just like everybody else. But if I find I have too much pigment and I just kind of want to get it blended up into like the crease area or higher or what have you, a nice fluffy clean brush is the best way to get that color kind of saturated and move it. So if you're ever playing at home and you have that problem, it's a really good tip and it really helps blend. So there we go. That's kind of what we're doing. And then I'm going to cut the crease and we'll prop in some of these lovely bright shades into it. So I'm just going to use my concealer to cut the crease, and you guys know how I cut the crease and how I like to do it. So this is just a flat brush. I don't even know what brand it is. It's from my unicorn ones that I got for Christmas the one year. So we'll just cut this. And we'll just really test out the shimmers today. Okay, so the crease is cut. Looking good, looking good. So the one thing I did notice with the Caliente palette was the shimmer formula was outstanding. So I'm very excited to try this one. So we're going to play with a few of the different ones because there is, I think, 4 different ones here. So we'll play with a few of them and just see how they play out. So I got a bit of a loud space. I kind of got a little further on the one side. Let's maybe put this a little further. Okay, so as I love to take like just a flat brush to start with. So this is the one from the Retro Paradise collection. So it's a nice flat one, and we're just going to hit it with some setting spray, and we are going to use our e.l.f. Stay All Night Micro Setting Mist. Okay, so I think we're going to start off with the shade Red Onions, and then we're going to go to, I'm just going to say Polo de Gallo. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. And then we're going to go to Guacamole in the inner. So we'll have a bit of a nice vibrant kind of shade. So we're going to start with the Red Onion. She picks up quite good. All right, so we're just going to put this on the outer. The shimmers seem to be fairly soft, not bad though, like not like those Huda Beauty ones where they would indent. These ones are indenting slightly, so you want to use a bit of an easy hand with them. But I'm quite impressed so far. Purples are always so hard to do too, so it's nice to see that this is going on quite nicely. Okay, so there is Red Onions down. And then we'll grab another flat brush. This is the one from my, I think it's an Urban Decay Vice palette. So it's got like the nice long one and then a nice flat one here. It's very nice, the flat one. So we're just going to grab some setting spray. Okay, and then we're going to dip into the Pico de Gallo. Oh, I'm sorry if I am saying these names wrong. Okay, so here it is. She's a nice orange. Ooh, okay, liking that orange. Nice and glittery. I'll just kind of pack it a bit into that Red Onion shade. Oh, I quite like that shade. She is a beautiful metallic orange. That is beautiful. And this time we are going to grab the Anastasia Beverly Hills little dual one with the short on top and then the longer fluffy on the bottom. So I have a lot of my e.l.f. brushes are being washed currently, so we're using some odds and ends today, but that's all right. Okay, and now we're going to dip into Guacamole, and it is like a beautiful kind of lime shimmer green. I hope it looks as good into my eye as it does on the pan. Here we go. Okay, you can't really see it on the brush. Let's see how it looks on the eye. Oh yes, I'm so happy. Look at that. Oh, that's so much fun. We'll just kind of pop it over onto the orange as well. Get a good, nice blend. Wow. What do we think, Darklings? She's pretty. I'm quite impressed. I'm just going to take the brush that had that brown shade. It was called Carne Asada. That reddish color, just to make sure she's on there. And then I'm going to take the brush that had that polo shade. I'm sure I'm not saying that one right either. Like I said, guys, please correct me if I'm not saying it right. And there we go. Those are the eyes today. Wow. So far, I'm very, very impressed with this palette. Okay, Darklings, so I'm just going to go off camera and do my foundation and eyebrows, and then I'll bring you back and we will finish the eye look. Okay, and here we go. So far we got our foundation and what have you done, and our eyebrows. So for primer today, I am using Hourglass, the Mineral Veil Primer. For concealer, I'm using the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in Medium Peach. For foundation, we are using the Urban Decay Stay Naked Foundation in the color 20CP. And for setting powder, we're using the Too Faced Peach Perfect Mattifying Loose Powder in the shade Translucent. And for brows, we are using our Lock On Liner and Brow Cream from e.l.f. Cosmetics in medium brown. And also from e.l.f. our Wow Brow Eyebrow Gel in medium brown. Okay, so here we go. So let's finish up the eyes now. To start with, I think I'll do my eyeliner. And we're going to do a wing today with our Glamlite calligraphy eyeliner. It's cute. I really like the component. I was worried that it might feel awkward in my hand, but the way it's actually got a nice kind of flat surface here to hold it. So let's see how this works. Okay, one eye. I don't know how well you guys are able to see my eyeliner application here. And again, I'm just going to state I'm not a professional by any means. I'm just a lover of makeup, and yeah, sometimes my eyeliner doesn't come out perfect. Okay, so let's do a little wing. Okay, so there's my eyes. Yeah, like I was saying, I'm not the best at the eyeliner, but this side looks pretty good. This side, not so much. So for the bottom lashes, I'm not going to do anything really that crazy. I'm just going to take, this is a Quo kind of smudging brush, and I'm just going to take that Polo color, and I'm just gonna smudge that along the bottom lash line here. And then I'm just going to take that nice fluffy brush I used before, and I'm just going to kind of blend that in back and forth. It feels kind of funny to do, but it does look a lot nicer when you do it. Just like that. And for liner on the lower lash line, we're just going to use our e.l.f. waterproof gel liner. I don't know. Oh, I smudged that one pretty bad. Well, I kind of messed up the bottom lash line. I messed up with my eyeliner, so here it is. I'm not impressed with that, but it is what it is. So that's the thing with makeup. You just kind of play along and just keep going. So that's that. For mascara today, I am using Benefit Cosmetics Bad Gal Bang in black. I'm going to try and put the lashes on for you. We'll see how it works. Okay, the lashes are on. I'm sorry that took a little bit of time. They are thick and big and bold and beautiful. I think I need to trim them a bit more than I did. So they kind of don't feel quite right. And I do actually think I'm going to need a new lash glue because I'm having a lot of problems getting my lashes to stick. But here we go. Here's the finished eye look. I just need to pop in a little bit of inner highlight and along my brow. But yeah, so that's the finished eye look. I'm going to go off camera and finish the rest of it. And I will be back with our finished look and my thought. Okay, my darklings, here we are with our finished look today. Okay, so to finish the look today, I am using our Jeffree Star Cosmetics Skin Frost highlighter in the shade Peach Goddess. For blush today, we are using my Jouer Rose Cut Gem palette, and I am using the shade Peach Quartz down here for my blush. But for inner corner highlight and brow highlight, I am using the center one, which is Diamonds in the Rough. And it works very good for that type of thing too. You don't just have to use it for blush topper, so that's something to keep in mind. For lips today, I used one of my e.l.f. Retro Paradise lip liners. Again, it doesn't say what shades they are, but it's like it's a nude, like a darker nude. And then to top that off, I am using my Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick in the shade Mannequin. And to top her all off, we are using our Morphe Continuous Setting Mist over top. I like it because it's an aerosol can. I make sure I get everything really good with this. So, when my face is all finished and I'm about to head out, this is what I like to use. Okay, so here we go. The Glamlite Street Taco Palette. It is not what I was expecting to do with you, my darklings. I'm not going to lie. I really, really expected to use more of these bright, bold mattes. but I went brown instead. So we used some of the shimmer shades. I think we turned out a really cute look. I think this is more of a look for someone who's a little more afraid of color, but you want that pop of color. You can do that with this palette. So that's really nice. The shimmers went on really well. They are very soft, as I'm sure you can see the indents in the shimmers we used today. So that's something to be mindful, but again, they performed amazing. I'm very excited to use my next palette from them, but I'm not telling you which one. So you're just gonna have to wait for the video. The eyeliner seemed to work really good. I'm just not very good with eyeliner. It's a practice thing, so we're going to keep using this, but I quite like the packaging. I'm surprised how easy it is to hold and control compared to your round tubes like we're used to, so that's kind of interesting. And the lashes are probably my boldest lashes I've ever had. I'm almost thinking they're maybe a little too much because they cover up my eye look when I open my eyes, but they're very nice. I think I need to trim them just a slight bit more than what I did and get some new lash glue, but yes, they're quite vibrant and quite beautiful. Okay, my darklings, you know where to find me. I am on Facebook and Instagram under Lady Mylita, and on every Sunday at 5:30 Eastern Time, we go live and I do my makeup with you and we chit chat about whatever's going on in your mind. Whatever happens to be the topic of conversation at that time, we just kind of chat. We've talked a lot about our children going back to school. We talked about different aesthetics, and sometimes the debate can be quite interesting. So if you haven't joined me already, please come and join me. I'd love to have you. All right, my honeys, stay safe, be kind to one another. I'll be back to see you soon. Goodbye, my darklings.